Hi, this is Peter. In this video I will show you a very instructive chess game played between Frederick Kotov and John Sealing. It was played in Peking, China in 1904. In this game Frederick Kotov had white pieces and he started with e4. John Sealing played e6, d4, d5 French defense, knight to d2, knight to f6, e5, knight f2 d7, f4, c5, c3, and John Sealing played queen to h4 check. This is not the best move in the position, and it will become clear in a couple of moves. g3 from Kotov, queen to d8, and it looks like the queen accomplished her mission of damaging the pawn structure. But the problem is that in the future white will be able to play h4 and he will not have to worry about bishop being on e7 and queen on d8. Bishop to d3 and another opening inaccuracy from Sealing, c4. There are two problems here. First one is that you really want to have tension in the center so early in the game. There really has to be a specific reason to release this tension. And the second problem is that c4 isn't really accomplishing anything because bishop is staying on the same diagonal. He's just moving back to c2. Now John Sealing played knight to c6, but in this position knight to c6 should have been considered. But we have knight to c6 now. Knight d to f3, bishop to e7, and Kotov played h4. Sealing continued with f5, blunting the bishop scope. Knight to h3 from Kotov, and Sealing played castling kingside, not the best move. Better is h6 in this position. Actually, this position is already beginning to be very unstable for black. We are on move 12 and this position is really already unstable for black. Knight h to g5. Kotov has a very clear plan of attack, and under the circumstances perhaps knight to b6 that was played in the game, and perhaps this is in fact the best move under the circumstances. But really in this position black should have considered h6, not castling kingside. Because now Kotov played a thunder from a clear sky, and this thunder decided the game. Can you see a thunder here? It is knight takes on h7, king takes on h7, knight to g5 check, and Sealing played king to h6, the best move. If king goes to g8, then queen to h5 is winning. King to h8, then queen to h5 check, this is even worse. And king to g6 loses to h5 check. So king to h6 is really the only move. And now before Kotov played queen to f3, in between move g4, really exploiting the pin because this bishop cannot be unleashed. Queen to e8 was played, very difficult position. I don't think that anything else would be better. Perhaps this is in fact the best move under the circumstances. Sealing played queen to e8, queen to f3, a5. Sealing is trying to generate some counterplay on the queen side. Bishop to e3, very good move. Not h5, but going for coordination before attacking is better. a4, a3, knight to e5, and before castling Kotov played another in-between move, g takes on f5, e takes on f5, and now castling queenside. Of course, Kotov is not afraid, because after knight to b3 check he will simply play king to b1, of course not bishop takes knight. Knight to d7, and now Kotov played the best move, rook d to g1, and not queen takes on d5, but rook d to g1, knight to f6, e takes on f6, g takes on f6, and Kotov again surprised his opponent here. He's surprising all his opponents from what I see. He played queen takes on d5, not saving the knight. Remember, Kotov doesn't have reverse gear. Bishop to d8 and h5, still not saving the knight. Rook to a5, queen takes on c4, bishop to d7, rook to e1, so bishop to e7 is defending the queen, queen to e2, bishop to c6, knight to f3, rook to g8, but in this position Kotov played the move and black resigned. The move is knight to h4, and the ceiling fell from the ceiling, and black resigned the game. One possible continuation would be bishop takes on h1, rook takes on h1, bishop to f8, knight takes on f5 check, rook takes on f5, bishop takes on f5, and now black has last ditch effort, queen to c6, rook to d1, rook to g2, bishop to f2, queen to d5, bishop to h3, rook to g7, c4, queen to d8, bishop to e6, b6, f5, queen to a8, and d5. And we can stop here. Black is easily winning. I'm sorry, white is easily winning, of course. Black is lost in this position. Okay, so what did we learn from this game? Let's go to the critical position, to the real critical position. It's this one, not castling, but h6. As this is very well, we have to remember this, because sometimes castling is castling under the storm, but sometimes it is not, and there is no rule here that I can give you, very unfortunately. But always think about what white is planning to do with knight, and always think that white is planning to do the most, I should say, the most crazy thing on the board, which is Kotov only brought this knight to h3 to bring it to g5 and then to sacrifice it on h7. So, and black completely ignored this threat, and because of this he lost the game. And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next ones. Thanks for watching. Bye.